I guess I'm live. Uh, hey guys. Well, I know nobody's watching at the moment, but I know I had this scheduled to start later. But honestly, I just got bored, and yeah, there was no noise or anything, so I thought I might start now. Um, as you can see, I've got a light on here. Last time it was too dark. But I do have a light on now, and I have a light right next to me over here. I saw before one person was watching, but I guess that person's gone now. Oh, there's one like. Austin Butchanan. Hi. Hi, Austin. Do you have any questions or anything you'd like to say? Do you like this jumper that I've got? I think it looks really cool. Do you have anything you want to say, Austin? Do you like my T-shirt or have any questions? Yeah. I might share this live stream. It's just a notification because I got gone live. Yeah, just ask anything if you want to, Austin, if you're there. It says there's one person there, so I guess that's you. Just ask anything if you want, or say anything. Yeah, I'll just share this live stream on my Facebook. Facebook newsfeed. Do you watch Our Gong? I guess you mean Our Gang. Yes, I do like Our Gang. I'll show you. I've got some DVD sets of it. I've got these German sets of it. There's a collection of some from the 20s, and the covers are a bit misleading because it's like the kids on the cover aren't in these shorts from this era. Because you see these kids from a bit later, like in the 30s, but this is a collection of shots from the 20s. Then here, everyone, 30 to 34, then one from 1935 to 38. So yeah, these are cool sets. And this is a bit misleading again because it's later ones in the 30s, and these are kids from like the early 30s. But still, these are really nice sets to have. And I'll show you another one. Page. Happened the other way around. I do have this one of the superstars of our gang, and I have one of the movie General Spanky, which was the only feature film that the original Little Rascals ever made. It's not the best film. It's all right, but the shorts like this are much better. So Austin, did you hear about me liking our gang and stuff like that? Is that why you asked that question? Yeah, if you like it too, that's cool as well. To hear from another fan. Yes, you do. Did anyone like tell you that I like it? Is that how you heard about them? Or did you see like I had stuff on my channel about it? Yeah. Yes. I like classic comedy in general. I have like Laurel and Hardy stuff, and I love like the Three Stooges and stuff like that. Do you like other classic comedy, Austin? You could tell me that. Uh, one of my favorite pieces of my collection is this. Maybe you might like this as well, Austin. But yeah, Laurel and Hardy, their films were made, with Hal Roach, who also made the Our Gang films. And this is one of my favorite, things in my collection. This is just a really cool box set. So but yeah, thanks for asking me about that. If I like Our Gang, um, Austin. Yeah, I do. I really like showing off those sets that I own. There's two people watching now. Hi there. The second person watching, do you want to ask anything or whatever? Hello, Henry Mockingbird. Yes. Yeah, hi. Do you have anything you want to say or ask me anything? Or I know I just showed some classic stuff there. I know you're into a lot of classic stuff as well, and you review a lot of stuff on the channel. How are you doing lately? Uh, I've been doing fine. I mean, I've celebrated Halloween recently, and I've also, like yesterday, I went to see some fireworks as well. Before I did the live stream yesterday, I saw some fireworks because of it being like bonfire night in the UK. It's the 5th of November is bonfire night over here, but I saw some fireworks, yesterday, which is on the 6th, the day after. So that was really nice as well. I've been watching Silent 1920s Our Gang on YouTube. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I like the silent stuff. I mean, I like a lot of the talkies from the 30s as well. They're maybe more iconic, but I do like the silent stuff from the 20s as well. I've been watching through that box set that I just showed before. I'll show it again because Henry Mockingbird is here. Showing this. This is they're German sets that I showed then, by the way. So that's why it has this. But it's called like Declinen Stroh. Yeah, but it's a nice set, even if the pictures are a bit misleading because I said these kids on the cover aren't actually in the shorts that are in this set. But yeah. I see you reviewed Snow White and the Three Stooges. I'm reviewing that next year. Oh, cool. I look forward to that. Yeah, I think that's an all right film. It's not as good as like the earlier Three Stooges stuff, but it's all right. It's fun to watch. I'll show. I posted just this year's the 60th anniversary of a film. It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, and the Three Stooges have a cameo in that movie, and that was during the era where they had Curly Joe in them. Which Curly Joe isn't the best Stooge, but that's cool. Seeing them in It's a Mad, 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 Mad World where they're just firemen and they don't say anything. You just see them, and it's like, oh, it's the Three Stooges. They're great. Yeah, I have a Criterion Blu-ray of Mad Mad World if you want to see it, and I'll show you. Since you mentioned it, I do have this one of Snow White and the Three Stooges. Yeah, this is the criterion I have of It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, which I love the Three Stooges cameo in this film. I see now I've got 4 people watching and 3 likes, so that's pretty nice. So, yeah. There's another criterion that I got recently, which was Charlie Chaplin's The Great Dictator. You might like this. You might see it says the right way up, Charlie Chaplin's The Great Dictator, and it says the same thing upside down. And it's because you have this way, it's Chaplin, and when you turn it over, it's Hitler. So that's kind of a cool thing for them to do. I'm going to review It's a Mad, 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 Mad World for my 10th anniversary and 300 episode when I get there. Oh, cool. Yeah, I love that movie. I think that's a fantastic movie. And yeah, I think that would be a cool way to celebrate your 10th anniversary. So yeah. Yeah, I think as well, what a great cast of comedians they have in that. I mean, the Three Stooges cameo is just a very brief thing, but yeah, the comedians who play a bit larger role in it are fantastic. Picking up this cup down. It's my favorite comedy. I can see why. It's definitely one of my personal favorite comedies as well. I think it's just a fantastic movie. Yeah, I love people like Spencer Tracy, and you have like Mickey Rooney and like Buddy Hackett, and Phil Silver's in it. Yeah, fantastic comedians they have in it. Sid Caesar as well. I remember. Jonathan Winters, another one, and a lot of the cameos in it as well. Like Jerry Lewis just does a cameo. I think Don Knotts. I think that's just a cameo. They're fantastic in that movie. I see there's 5 people watching now. That's cool. It's down to 4 now, but that's still nice. If anyone has anything else they want to say or ask anything, that would be cool. I have not seen. Uh, I have not seen The Great Dictator. I see Gold Rush, which I reviewed. I've seen Modern Times and City Lights, which is my favorite of his. Oh, that's cool. I might check out those reviews from you. But yeah, The Great Dictator would probably have to be my favorite Chaplin film that I've seen. Hello, Patrick. Have Cheetah Will View. Hello there. Do you have any questions or anything you'd like to talk about here? We've so far been talking about like classic comedy and stuff. We talked about like the Three Stooges and like Our Gang and like It's a Mad Mad World. I'm doing a Q&A on StreamYard. Oh, that's cool. Join me, will you? What you mean right now or another time? I mean, I have. I recently started looking at StreamYard. Uh, Favorite Danielle Harris movie. I guess. I know from like the Halloween ones. I guess I'll go with Halloween 4. I'll go with that as my favorite. Uh, yeah. What's your favorite Our Gang short? One that's might be my favorite is Our Gang Follies of 1938. I think that's a fantastic one. I mean, that one was kind of longer than the ones they were doing at that time because at that sort of time at the start they were making like 20-minute shorts, like two real shorts, but by the time they did that, Our Gang Follies 1938, they did more like one real shorts, which were like 10 minutes, but the Our Gang Follies one, that was a two reeler still, and I think it's just a cool like storyline, and you had cool like musical numbers, and yeah, I mean, I think it's cool like having Spanky owning like this joint or whatever you'd call it. But yeah, uh, she's fun to watch. Danielle Harris, I guess. I only reviewed Gold Rush, not City Lights in Modern Times. I'm doing that. Okay, you're doing them later. Oh, cool. I might check those out. Are you a fan of the Thin Man series? Uh, no, I don't think I've seen that. Uh, is it a TV series or do you mean like a film series? Uh, I think I might have heard of that. But yeah, I haven't seen that. 6 people watching now. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, so this one I've had more people on this. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite out of the 3 live streams I've done so far because I've had more people in it. Yeah, one of my favorite Our Gang shots is the kid from Borneo. Yeah, that one's good. I mean, some people might say it's a bit racist, but I mean, I think it's still fun. I love like the guy like yum yum eat 'em up, and he wants the sweets, and the kids think that he wants to eat them. That's fun. Yeah, the film series with William Powell. Okay, that's what the Thin Man is. Yeah, with William Powell, Myrna Loy. I haven't seen it. I might check that out. Doing a Q&A tonight at 9. Yeah. Well, I'm in a different time zone, so for me it's already past 9 o'clock. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I kind of thought nobody would show up because I had this scheduled for later, and I wanted to do it later because the last one like people didn't really show up, but this one I've got a lot more people showing up now, so this is really nice. This is definitely my favorite out of the ones I've done so far. I mean, the second one that I did, I enjoyed it most like towards the end when like I had more of a discussion, but it's still like mainly one person watching, Michael Brock. But this is cool. I mean, having a number of people in the chat. I'm looking at this right now. Yeah, this is a cool thing. I showed this in the last streams, but it's a pixelated Mario. It's like, yeah, it's a thing. It's got an amiibo, but it's like in the style of a retro Mario game. That's pretty cool. I finished the Miss Marple series from the 60s. Uh, Miss Margaret Rutherford is a hoot. Oh yeah, I've seen some of those films. Yeah, I mean they are cool. I like Margaret Rutherford as an actress. I think she wasn't really as famous until she was older. She was an old lady in a lot of old British films from like the 50s and 60s. But I like her as an actress. I guess I showed that Mario thing. Here I have a cat Mario thing. It's still in a box. Yeah, but I like this cat power up. There's 6 people watching now. She won a BAFTA and an Oscar. Margaret Rutherford. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Looking here, I have this thing. My friend got me this. It's cool, cute. I've had this rabbit since I was a kid, really. This is nice. And I like this cat as well. And Patrick, you'll like this because it's a cat, but this way up it's smiling, and then the other way around it's grumpy. Patrick asked another thing. Yeah, she was in her 70s when she played Miss Marple. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if she did much acting when she was younger. I think she did more stuff when she was a bit older. If she did do stuff when she was younger, she wasn't quite as well known as she would be later. I mean, people know her more for like her later work where she was Miss Marple. Uh, Hello, Michael. Um, Henry Mockingbird. I review Miranda Mermaid movies with Margaret Rutherford. I also an alligator named Daisy, which had cool. I might check those out. Miranda Mermaid movies. I don't know if I know those, but yeah. An alligator named Daisy. I guess that's another film she was in. That's cool. Got to check out Henry. You're saying you check out his channel. All right. Mm. Yeah, I mean Henry has like some cool reviews of classic films. You know, he likes a lot of classic films like I do, so he's good to check out for reviews of that sort of stuff. Yeah, Henry is reviewing old school films. Yeah, I think it's cool to see people reviewing stuff like that, and you know I've reviewed stuff like that on my channel as well. And you know I'm a big fan of that sort of stuff. Uh, Grumpy Cat and Happy Cat. 6 people. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite of the 3 live streams that I've done so far. So I've finally done one that I've really enjoyed. My dinner is awaiting. Good stream, Jared. Okay, bye, Patrick. Uh, yeah, go have your dinner. Hope you enjoy it. But yeah, I'll hope to enjoy the rest of this stream. Uh, yeah, if the other people here have anything else they want to say, or if anyone else joins, that would be cool. Miranda Movies has Glynis Johns as Mermaid Miranda. Okay, cool. A late dinner. Well, he's in America, so he is in a different time zone than us. So I'm from American. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've seen your videos as well, and I know you're part Egyptian as well. You said in your review of the mummy, yeah, and you showed yourself in Egypt, and where you had the pyramids behind you, which I thought that was really cool to see you visiting the pyramids. What time is it there, Henry? Well, I think like American time, it's like 5 hours behind from us. So here it's 9 o'clock, so 5 hours behind. It would be about like 4 o'clock or so. Only half Egyptian, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I thought that was cool, seeing you visiting the pyramids and all that. It's 4:16 p.m. in America, he says. So yeah, see if anyone else wants to join. Oh, someone. Stephen Russell. Hi, Jared. Only just came across your channel. You are super, so keep up the good work. XXX. So kissing. Uh, okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Thank you for saying I'm super. That's really nice. Yeah, I'll keep up the good work. Yeah. I also reviewed The Thief from Baghdad movies. Oh, cool. 4 people watching. That's cool. And looking at here, I've got this. I got this at Christmas last year. I got this cute reindeer, but I accidentally broke this off a while ago. So maybe I'll glue it back on when it's Christmas. I mean, we're in November now, so when we like, I mean, it's not for me. It's still too early to be celebrating Christmas, but sometime I might have this glued back on. I mean, I think this is a cute little thing. Anyone else think that? 5 people watching now. That's nice. What's your favorite Laurel and Hardy movie, Jared? Mine as a kid was Swiss Miss. Swiss Miss. Yeah, that's a pretty fun one where they, do jobs around in, Switzerland, and when you have that gorilla, after them, like at the end, or the gorilla when they're crossing that bridge, and the gorilla comes back at the end. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Uh, my favorite feature film might actually have to be their film March of the Wooden Soldiers, or Babes in Toyland. I think that's just a really magical film. I really love the fairy tale aspect as of that whole thing, and maybe like because that's a fantasy film that they did. In terms of their films that have more of a normal like suburban setting, my fit another one of my favorites might be Sons of the Desert. So that's fantastic. And in terms of their shorts, Bratz I think is fantastic, where they play themselves and also like the child versions of themselves, like each other's kids. Like that's hilarious. And the Music Box as well is one of their most famous shorts. That's fantastic. Uh, So yeah, that's some of my favorite Laurel and Hardy films. Don't just review classic movies, also review obscure movies. Yeah, I mean, I review like more modern films as well, but yeah, classic films are some of my favorites. Yeah, they were cool. Yes, yeah, Laurel and Hardy really are cool. Let's get a drink. Do you have anything else you want to say, Stephen, or anyone? Yeah. I'm so happy though to have an actual like community. I really was worried that I'd get nobody again. Yeah, I really enjoyed the fact that you like watching Talking Pictures too, TV too. I watch it every Sunday. Yeah, I do too. I mean, and I've been to some of their live shows. I don't know if you've seen my videos where I talked about going to their live shows, but yeah, I mean, I've got some merchandise from there. I've got this Talking Pictures TV cap. I think this looks really nice. Yeah, I bought this at the show, and I might show you some other things. I don't know if you've seen me show these in the videos before. But yeah, I've got this book by Noel Cronin, who's the founder of Talking Pictures TV, and I met him and got him to sign it. Yeah, he's also one half of the Footage Detectives, and I guess that's what you mean when you say you watch it every Sunday because that's when they show Footage Detectives. I always tune into that. And I've got two autographs from people who I've met at the Talking. Well, I've got three actually, but two of them are from Bond girls. So I'll show this one here. I got this from Madeline Smith, and this is her with Roger Moore from the set of Live and Let Die. And I've got this one from Jeffrey Holland. This is from a show called Hi-de-Hi. He's put Hi-de-Hi Jared from Jeffrey Holland. Uh, and then I've got one from, this one I'm very happy with. I got this from Caroline Munro. This is from The Spy Who Loved Me. So that's really cool. So yeah, I really do love Talking Pictures TV. Thanks for saying that, Stephen. Yeah, yep, looks really cool on you. By obscure, I mean forgotten movies. Yeah, I mean I understand that. Yeah. What films do you like? Yeah, I've said classic film. I love comedies as well. And classic comedy in particular, but also like stuff that maybe a bit more modern that's also kind of slapsticky, like Mr. Bean or something. Yeah, I like that. And Yeah, so like comedy films, I like a lot. I like the Bond films, as you can see. I showed pictures from two Bond actresses, which I was very cool, happy to get. Also, I plan on going to the next Talking Pictures TV show, which will be in March of next year. A picture from that movie, and they've announced Caroline Munro and Madeline Smith will be there again, so that would be fantastic as well. But yeah, I'm hoping to get a Man with the Golden Gun autograph from Britt Eklund when I see uh, wow, super Jared. Thank you, Stephen. That really means a lot. It's a mad world had forgotten comedian Joey Brown in it. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I review some of his movies like Alibi, Ike, and Elmer the Great. And I haven't seen those, but I know he was in Some Like It Hot. He was the guy who was going to get married to Jack Lemmon. And I do love the bit at the end where Jack Lemmon's telling him all the reasons they can't get married, and eventually he just says, "I'm a man," and he's still like, "Oh well, nobody's perfect." And I think Jack Lemmon has a look at the camera. Yeah, that's a funny scene. Yeah, Stephen Russell. I need to go to one of those events. Yeah, you do. They're really cool. The next one's in March of next year, so it's a few months away. You might be able to still book it now. Um, yeah, I don't know. I probably wouldn't be sold out this early, but I don't know. But yeah, I would definitely recommend going to one of those shows if you love Talking Pictures TV. So yeah. Anything else? Austin Butcher. See you later. Bye for now. Okay, bye. I guess he stayed in there, but yeah, stayed quiet the entire time. He was there like right at the very beginning. But I appreciate your question. Asking me, you like our gang. Yeah, that was nice. Uh, yeah. Are you a fan slash a liker of Reggie Perrin? Yeah, yeah, I do like that show. Yeah, it's funny. I have watched it before, The Fall and Rise of Reginald Perrin, where he pretends to be someone else. I've watched more of Rising Damp, honestly, the other show which Leonard Rossiter did. Yeah, I'm more familiar with Rising Damp, but I did watch Reginald Perrin a while ago, and yeah, it is funny as well. Uh, what Bond films do you like the best? I might go with The Spy Who Loved Me, which I'm very happy to get that autograph from Caroline Munro. But yeah, The Spy Who Loved Me might be my favorite of the Bond films, and yeah, also the Live and Let Die, which I got that autograph from that as well. That's one of my favorites. And yeah, they're both Roger Moore films, and he would have to be my favorite Bond. And yeah, obviously they announced Britt Eklund for another one of those Talking Pictures events, and obviously she was in another Roger Moore film. That's cool. Just so they've just had Roger Moore Bond girls there so far, but well, at the ones I've been to, I don't know what guests they've had at the ones where I wasn't there, but I'm not sure as well. I've got a box set of some like interviews to do with when from Talking Pictures, but some of these interviews were done in like a studio. But I know the one with William Russell that was done at one of their previous live shows. William Russell, he was an actor who used to be in Doctor Who. He was in the show at the very start, and he's actually still alive today, 60 years later. So that's really cool. Um, yeah, that he's made it to the 60th anniversary. Next year he'll be 100. So I am hoping he'll make it to his 100th birthday. But it's already really cool that he's made it to the Doctor Who 60th anniversary. Yeah, Roger was cool. Yeah, he was. Stephen. Never seen a Bond film. I tried watching James Bond. Maybe I couldn't watch it. Okay. What Bond film was it? Fair enough, Henry. Uh, yeah. William Russell is one of my favorite companions. Yeah, he was cool as Ian, the school teacher. He's been in like other British TV shows in like the 50s and stuff, and I think he was in like the Great Escape. That was the first like big American film that he did. Yeah, it's amazing that he's still going. I really hope he could make it to his 100th birthday. He's nearly there, just next year. Anyone have anything else they want to say? Just getting out this snake. Ooh. And this crab claw. It's Mr. Krabs. Lol. Yeah. You're saying about this. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty funny. So, anyone have anything else to say or whatever? So, does anyone have anything else they want to say? What was your favourite Marx Brothers film? Um, what's your favourite Marx Brothers movie? Groucho Marx had a huge influence on my sense of humour. Yeah, he was great. You might see a little bit of him in some of the comedy I do in my reviews. Yeah. Um, I might go with Duck Soup as being my favourite. That was a fantastic film. I know that's like the obvious one, but yeah, I'll go with it. I also do love Horse Feathers as well, about the college and all that, and Night at the Opera as well. I can see right down there. I do like as well. And I like. There's a movie called like Brain Donors, which was sort of a remake of Night at the Opera, and that's a fun movie as well. Yeah, Duck Soup might be my favorite. I do really like him running the country of Fredonia, and the rivalry with the other country and all that. That was a really fun film and good, like sort of political satire as well. That's cool to hear that he was an influence on you. I mean, yeah, maybe I might see that in you in the videos. Um, maybe how you always like say in your videos, like your host with the mustache. Yeah, maybe that's like something you would do. I don't know. Yeah. When did you decide to start a channel? Well, I kind of started this channel well, well before I started actually making videos. I think at first I just had it for like commenting or whatever, but my first video was around like 2018. I think I set up the channel in 2014. Uh, I think I had videos on there at the start, but I deleted them a while ago. But when I started probably making like review videos, it was in 2018. But yeah, why did I decide to start the channel? Well, I'd seen some other people review like classic stuff, and yeah, I was into that stuff, so I thought maybe I might review it, and not just classic stuff, but talk about whatever stuff that I like, you know. No, okay. Have you heard of Wheeler and Woolsey, most forgotten by today's audience? But I review one of their Rio Rito film from 1929, which was remade by Abbott and Costello. I'm also reviewing one of theirs next year. I've heard of Wheeler and Woolsey, but I haven't seen any of their films. No, um, I think I first heard of them because a YouTuber named R&B Reviews. He did a video talking about them and how they were a forgotten duo, and yeah, I mean, I think that guy R&B Reviews, he is a subscriber on here. He was my first subscriber, by the way. I didn't ask him to check out my channel or anything. He just discovered it by himself. But that was cool because he was an influence on me because I saw him reviewing classic movies and yeah, thought I might give it a go. But that was just really cool that he discovered my channel by himself like that. Yeah, that's cool if you reviewed one of their films. It was remade by Abbott and Costello. I didn't know they remade that, but yeah, I know about how a lot of the time comedy teams like that would remake films or whatever. Like I know there's Three Stooges one that I think was it If a Body Meets a Body. That was a remake of a Laurel and Hardy film, like called The Laurel Hardy Murder Case. So I know about that, and I think also I think even like the Tom and Jerry one where Tom goes to heaven. I think that was a sort of based on a Three Stooges short, which was called Heavenly Days. But, yeah. I reviewed a lot of Abbott and Costello movies, including Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, Abbott and Costello Meet the Invisible Man, and a lot of movies are reviewing one of their next movies next year. Oh, that's cool. I have one of their movies of Abbott and Costello Meet this monster. I have Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy, which is one of their last ones. I think this was like their penultimate film that they ever did. Yeah. Patrick, have you seen Cat Dog? Yes, I've actually been rewatching Cat Dog on Paramount Plus. Yeah, I'd seen some episodes when I was a kid, and I've been rewatching it on Paramount Plus recently, actually. And yeah, I do really enjoy it, actually. And yeah, I think Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob, he's the voice of Dog, and I think he's a lot like SpongeBob, Dog in the show. And I really liked the special that they did of like the Great Parent Mystery. I thought that was really nice and like heartwarming, and it's a cool and fun journey of them searching for their parents. So and it was a three-part episode. So, but yeah, the Great Parent Mystery was something that I really enjoyed. I remembered really liking that as a kid, and I've rewatched it recently on Paramount Plus, and yeah, it is still really holds up. So yeah, I mean, I do really like Cat Dog, I will say. I might go to the toilet now, and some people could ask some stuff while I'm gone. But just wait for me, guys. I think there is a way you can pause it, but I'm not entirely sure how. But I'll just get. Yeah. Right. I'm back. Uh, okay. Uh, I. Yeah. Hi everyone in the chat. Hi. Thanks, Stephen. Uh, Michael Brock. I watched Cat Dog as a kid. Yeah, me too. I've been rewatching it on Paramount Plus recently. Actually, I would recommend giving it a rewatch. The Great Parent Mystery, that three-part episode, that's definitely my favorite part of the show. I definitely recommend rewatching those three episodes. That was a really great special thing that they did. My first review in February 2019. I review classic film movies because a lot of people I did not see a lot of people review classic films. My biggest inspiration was James Rolfe of Cinemassacre, his Monster Madness of classic horror. Yeah, I mean James Rolfe is a cool guy. I do like his videos talking about movies and stuff like that. And yeah, I liked his Monster Madness stuff. And yeah, I never heard of R&B reviews. Can you send me a link? Uh, did I send you one via Messenger? Maybe I'll send you one there. But he's a cool channel. He does review like recent stuff, but yeah, the stuff that brought me to his channel was his videos talking about classic stuff. I might link you his video about Wheeler and Wolsey because you mentioned them. And here's his video on and Wheeler and Wolsey. Share it to you on Messenger. It is. The link's not quite. Yeah. There's the link. Yeah. So you can check that out. I've sent you that on Messenger, Henry. So yeah. Yeah, but he's done some cool stuff. He's talked about like Laurel and Hardy and like the Three Stooges on there as well. So he's really cool. Anything else, guys? Does anyone else want to talk? 6 people in the chat. 4 likes. That's cool. Or 6 people watching. Oh, 5 people now. It's gone down. Anything else anyone wants to say? Or anything? Do you like Harry Hill? I mean, I don't mind some of his stuff. I mean, I did see a bit of the Harry Hill movie. I mean, it seemed like spectacularly bad. I mean, it seemed like the sort of thing that is so bad that like you have to watch it. But on TV, you know, he can be all right. He can be quite funny. Do you have a girlfriend? No, unfortunately. But I remember the Harry Hill movie where Julie Walters played his grandma, and it had like his like hamster or something. Did you like that film? I mean, I saw a bit of it. I mean, I guess like so bad it's good, but yeah, but not. It's just it's kind of so bad that it's like you had to watch it. But I just remember it was a really weird movie. Yeah. Close to an hour of me doing. I've been enjoying this for this hour. Yeah, it's an hour now. I've been enjoying this. This is definitely my favorite out of these live streams I've done so far. And it's definitely been the longest. It's the others I had to end. You know. What's your favorite horror movie by decade? Uh, I can't quite think. It's difficult one to think of. Uh, I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of like the older horror movies from like the 30s or so. I mean, like Nosferatu is a silent horror movie that I would really like to check out, and also check out some of the uh, like Universal ones from the 30s. I thought it was a hilarious film. Would recommend it. I mean, it was a very weird movie. I remember, but yeah. But horror movies. I mean, I like Halloween and Scream. I like both. Could have just stayed as one movie. By the way, but yeah, both of them. I could say the first one's the best. Yeah, yeah. I go for Halloween for the 70s and this is Scream for the 90s. Yeah. Anything else, guys, or should I wrap it up? I mean, yeah, it's been an hour, or I could go for longer. Anything else, guys? Do you like Hammer, Abacus type of films? I love Peter Cushing. Um, yeah, I quite like some of the stuff I've seen from them. And is Amicus like the company that made like those Doctor Who movies with Peter Cushing? I know those aren't horror, but they are like with Peter Cushing in them. Yeah, I know Hammer have made comedy as well. Um, yeah, like on the buses movies they've made, and like the Man About the House movie. Yeah. I seen any of Bubsy Berkeley musical. I started a review on my channel. I don't know what that is. Bubsy Berkeley. I might have heard of the name, but I haven't seen it. Which Dracula performance do you like the best? I guess maybe like Christopher Lee. That's the most I've seen of one. Yeah, I'll go with Christopher Lee, yeah, just because that's the one I'm most familiar with. Or even like like Adam Sandler in Hotel Transylvania. I mean, I like those movies, but that's not the best. What? Yeah, it's not a proper Dracula, I guess. American Werewolf in London is cool. Yeah, that's cool as well. Christopher Lee is super. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I said I've met Caroline Munro and Madeline Smith, and they've both been in Roger Moore Bond films. They've also both been in Christopher Lee Dracula films, and as I said, Brett Eklund has been announced to be at a show I plan on going to next year, and of course Christopher Lee was in The Man with the Golden Gun as well. So that's a cool connection that all three of them have worked with Roger Moore and Christopher Lee. 5 likes on this stream now, and 5 people watching. And thing Bubsy Berkeley like Gold Diggers of 1933, 42nd Street, and Footlight Parade. I'm going to re-review Gold Diggers of 1933 as part of a theme month I'm doing in 2025 called Going Down Memory Lane Month. Oh, that would be cool. Uh, yeah, to review things like, I guess, going down memory lanes of things that you remember watching and having a fondness for. I guess that's what it is. No, that sounds cool. Um, Anyone else have anything to say? Uh, do you have any signed Doctor Who stuff? Not yet, but yeah, that I would be happy to have that. I mean, I do really love Doctor Who, and yeah, that's something I would like to have signed stuff. You know, it's another great quintessential British thing, a lot like James Bond. So yeah, I would like to have signed Doctor Who stuff in the future. Stuff is a technical term. Lol. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I mean, it could mean a number of things. It could mean like a signed like on a piece of paper. People could also have like them like actors sign a DVD of something they've been in. The the technical term. Do you have a preferred era of Doctor Who? I mean, I'd say the classic era. I'd say I like John Pertwee and Tom Baker the best. I do like the black and white stuff. I mean, I understand that being a bit more slow. I understand like William Hartnell being like kind of a grumpy old man is kind of different if you've only seen like David Tennant before. If you go back to that, it's a lot different. But I really like William Hartnell's portrayal. Um, so I mean, yeah, I like most of the Doctors really, and I like how they played them played the Doctor. Have you seen anything by Rankin Bass? Uh, I've not seen like the Rankin Bass ones, but I have seen. Funnily enough, I have seen one that was like a sequel to Rankin Bass ones, but it wasn't made by Rankin Bass. But there was one that was like called. I think it was one. It was a god awful like CGI Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie. Um, it was like the Island of Misfit Toys. Uh, it, I saw that as a kid. It's probably pretty terrible now. Yeah, Pertwee rules. Yeah, he's great. Bye. I gotta go get going and join me for my Q&A tonight. Yeah, I might do. I mean, I'm in a different time zone, so it'll be different for me. But I could join in. Uh, well, I don't know if I'll, like you said about StreamYard, I could join on. I don't know if I'll join like that, but I could be in the chat while you're doing it. Because it'll be like early in the morning for me, so I don't know if I would. But yeah, I could watch it at that time. Anything else, or shall I wrap this up? That would be a bit late here. Yeah, it would. I rarely get notifications on your channel, Jared, but I do look out for it. Great channel there. Thanks, Stephen. That really means a lot. Yeah. So, anything else? I'm thinking I might wrap up now. It's I don't know if anyone has anything else they want to say, or shall I just go now? Okay. I might be going now. Bye, everyone. Actually, you look rather young, Jared. When were you born? Goodbye. Oh, Frank's here. Globe of Reviews. Uh, I will answer this. Who would you most like to meet at events? Well, do you mean like the people who they've announced so far to go there, or do you mean just people in general? So the person at the next Talking Pictures TV event that I would say I'd most like to meet is Britt Eklund, because she was in The Man with the Golden Gun, and I've got two other like ones from Bond actresses, and I would like to get her to sign a picture of her from The Man with the Golden Gun. In general, um, maybe like in terms of like British stars, maybe like Rowan Atkinson. He's one that he's someone who I really like. So yeah, I might go with Rowan Atkinson. Yeah, Stephen. But yeah. I was thinking of wrapping up, but if Frank's here, if he wants to ask anything, that would be cool. Hope you're getting better, Frank. I think you put up a community post saying you might return to making videos soon. Um, me, John Cleese. Oh, cool. Um, yeah, I like him in Monty Python and stuff, and Faulty Towers and all that. Um, yeah. Um, I hope you do are getting better, Frank. You put up a community post saying you might be returning to videos soon. So yeah. Hospital, the November 23rd. Okay. Hope that goes well for you, Frank, and all. Uh, yeah, just hope it goes well. If you have anything else you want to say, I might keep this going. So yeah. Thumbs up. Is that saying shall I go now, or I don't know. If anyone has anything else to say, I'll happily reply to that. But if not, I might go soon. So, any more questions or anything? I'll probably go for real now, guys. I've really enjoyed this. This has definitely been a lot better than the last two. I mean, the last two were a good thing for me to try out, but this is the one where I've definitely like got it right, and I got the lighting right, as you can see, and I've really enjoyed doing this chat. I'm glad to have like a number of people who've come in the chat and ask questions and stuff. So yeah, I've really enjoyed this. So thanks for everyone watching, everyone. Bye, and thanks for asking questions. Bye. Bye.